Okay, but basically, like, the big problem here is that what is, uh, what do we have that they don't in the comp matchup?
Range.
Range. So we need to utilize our range.
Yep.
Yeah, we could just play like on point, and then just
Yeah.
have our
Yeah.
hazard Genj play both sides, and then Soj play backside,
Like this
and
map
they
flip here was
will just
actually really
walk into
solid.
us.
Our Soj gets out this way, so yeah, good slide, Trixie. But now we this shift from Yumon though is kind of an overextension because of our backline
Yeah.
now. Like you could have died there for sure. Right now, as like we just talked about our setup, Sojourn or Sojourn up here is sometimes good. Genji, Hazard, and yeah, maybe like Kiri on this side. That would be like a really solid setup here. So we're baiting them to go on our Soj. They can't really reach our Soj because she's so damn far away. But I think we decided to push through this choke, which is like kind of scary. But this is a pretty good swing if it's done well. And I do like this. Like this works because their Sombra was gone, right? What just happened? I went way too far back.
So bad.
Like their Sombra is away from the fight, so we take our 4v5 really quick and it works out. And this way we lost, right?
Yeah, I think we lose one.
Like Mondo, I know you want to go here, but look at our Sojourn angle. Like this is what we're dealing with on the backline.
Yeah.
I think I also got walled off there, maybe.
Like this is really bad. Also, these guys
Yeah.
are making a mistake. If they should be looking and killing our Sojourner now. So,
I feel like we were playing so aggro when we could have just like they have to walk into us to get to the point. So if we just set up on point,
I'm not so used to
will
like going
walk to us.
fast.
like, does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah, I
on
know.
we're not on rush comp. We gotta set up our
You can just
codex.
play on the point, right?
Mhm.
Basically, we don't have to play there.
Yeah, just wait for them to go onto our Soj and then just dive them.
And then let's see. I think this fight we lost to. So if they go into us here, and the problem here is,
Soj angle bad.
Yeah, so just too close.
yeah, so just too close. Like the thing is, they are set up to go on our Soj right now. So we have options, right? If this is too scary to push into because we have to go into a really small space to fight them and get a Soj angle, then we could just choose a different angle. So our other option would be this one or this one. And if we do decide to go this way, it's not impossible. We just need to play back here, let our tank take space this way, make sure nobody's flanking this way, right? So just do our normal bait setup. So if their monkey decides to go on you this way, like you'll totally survive. It's way too far for him. But if we walk up blindly, we will die. Nice map flip though. Exact same problem, right? Exact same problem. You guys see?
I guess there we
Setup
just
here.
like over group on point.
But you guys see it, right?
Yeah.
There's no distance between your front line and your back line. There's literally zero distance right now. So nothing is stopping them.
Yeah, we're really grouped up here.
Okay. Same issue, right? So where should we be?
I should be on the corner, on the front.
Yeah,
Yeah, then we can have Genji marking coast.
yeah. Actually, I like maybe Hazard, Genji, or if Genji wants to flank this way, you can.
Hmm.
Or you can play Hazard, Genji, and then Lucio marking.
Yeah.
And then most importantly, Sojourn back here.
That's fine.
And Kiriko in a safe spot too. But there's no pressure. Monkey jumps in. Look at his health bar. He's full HP. It's not even that great of a dive. Like the Reaper's late. Where did you slide to? You're not using your slide here, but you should try and slide back towards your team. I'd suggest this way to like get back to your Kiriko. Otherwise, they have to chase you to help you out. Big beat.
I
Large
hesitated.
even.
I hesitated. That's all. I just hesitated. I could have saved him, but I just hesitated.
Yep. Okay, Monkey just used jump. So this is punishable, right? Let's see from your guys' perspective. We swing
Hey,
this
but
corner.
where's our Soj? Where's our Soj?
We swing this corner.
One
Oh,
mission,
Monkey
one
just
mission.
used jump. We can literally kill this guy right now if we just play fast enough. So yeah, rush, push him, kill him. Good. Really good. Perfect. And that's the kind of situation where we don't need to worry too much about where Sojourn is because they made such a big mistake into our ult advantage that we can just go. We can just pull the trigger.
But ideally, if we were planning on rushing,
Yeah.
having our Soj play in the rush would be the most optimal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, another thing we can do is like bait our Sojourn this way. If we're trying to push around this corner, we just swing our Sojourn, and then our Sojourn gets a really good angle. So if they come to contest Sojourn here, then we can rush and split their team, right? Does that make sense? Like if we rush here, and our Sojourn is baiting somebody to this direction, let's say, who would come? Let's say Reaper. Let's say Reaper goes to contest. Like Reaper Lucio. And then our Sojourn's here. Our Sojourn can disengage. And then our rush will prevent them from surviving. So we create a split. It's easier to kite rush if you're like not split. Like if everybody was back here, then they could kite rush this way.
Should I have went left here and like look from the left side of the point?
Yeah, I think that would be reasonable. I also think that we can hold this space like way more.
We could have also had our Soj just like sitting on the height if we
Yeah.
wanted to play this kill box, and then we could have Genji playing like on those stairs, and then Haz on the corner or behind pillar.
Yeah, like we could literally play Genji, Hazard, and then Sojourn.
Yeah.
And that works out, right? So nobody's going past the choke here. We're just holding the space for a Sojourner. Sojourn LOS is right there. And I guess like this too. So we're playing inside our Sojourn LOS. But this sucks because we're stacked again. We did not have that backline frontline distance. And they, because of this, we're so far back, they make this rotation and we did not control that space at all.
Yeah.
We just gotta be prepared to fight. This is a nice angle from our Sojourn carry. Monkey had a really bad bubble. We can try and fight on point now. they used 2 ults, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, they did
This
like
is
the
kind of
EMP
just an
death
ult
also a
advantage
lot.
thing at this point. Ideally, we have movement cooldowns to like not die to that, but it happens. Kind of just mechanics.
I was gonna dash out or deflect or reaper up, but then I got hacked, so I can't do either.
Yeah, yeah. It's more like you have to react to their Sombra. It's really hard, but that's
Yeah.
like that's how you would escape it.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Okay. This angle is not great because where's the closed space and where's the open space on this map?
Left
This
closed,
is-
right.
This is
open.
closed and this is open. So if we
Yeah.
have Sojourn, we really want to swing our Sojourn like that way in the open space. It makes it very hard for them to reach. Also, this is super punishable. Like, if you see a Sombra do this ever, just kill her. Like, right now, this could have been enough of a trigger to beat engage and kill the Sombra.
We somehow win this fight.
Wasn't that where we had a crash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it didn't happen yet. It happened right now. Yeah. There we go. Oh, he vanished. He vanished.
My legendary ult.
Poof.
Just standing
Reduced to atoms.
there- just standing
I
there
got
for
my
like
two. I got my two.
2 seconds and then just gone. Yeah, we did win the fight.
Yeah. Also,
Oh, did you already ask it again?
Yeah.
I know this fight is kind of a wash, but try and make him like jump to force it to be. Otherwise, like, that will happen.
But here, we could just have our Soj. I feel like we set up our Soj pretty well. But I think we
So-
just gave the space too quickly.
Yeah.
This ends now.
It's like, where's our kill box, right? So
Yeah.
Corridor, like right where I was, but I'm gone now.
we can literally put our Sojourn all the way back here, and this is good because she is like completely unreachable. And whatever the monkey does, if he jumps here in front of Sojourn, he'll get forced out, and he won't kill our Sojourn because monkey, even though he is pretty long distance dive tank, he has a certain range. Like if he jumps from here, he can maybe go this far, right? Like he can't go inside in one jump. It's too far.
This ends now.
Yeah, so like literally the same concept. We need to control that space. We do win the fight, but it's like our Sojourn should not
This ends now.
just be getting landed on
risk.
when the monkey's full HP and they have like a good setup.
So if I have to slide due to a dive, that means I'm too far forward.
No. You will have to slide to the dive. They're on dive comp, their target is you. Most fights you're gonna end up sliding out of their monkey dive. But it's more about like not giving them the setup to successfully kill you. If they get close to you and they get angles on you and your tank is Genji are not controlling space, then their dive will one-shot you. Like even if you slide, right? Your slide does not make you invincible.
This ends now.
That's why we want to make them reach for you. So let's say you're back here and the monkey jumps this way. What does that do? It makes the monkey, and let's say he had follow-up like the Reaper TP'd here, it makes these guys isolated. So when you slide back to your team, you're isolating a 5v3, let's say, and then these guys don't have movement CDs. They have to spend time to go back to the right side of the map. Does that make sense? The further you are away when they jump you, if you can rejoin your team, that means that the further the enemy is isolated from the actual team fight. this is good, right? Like they couldn't they couldn't get a good dive on our Sojourn because we were set up correctly. Like this is good, right? Our kill box is here. Our team is controlling space at the front here. So their monkey is like, okay, I'm doing my job, I'm jumping on Sojourn. But it's not gonna work. Because we had a good setup.
Oh yeah, that's when I fucking lagged out.
We were like not. Wait, we were kind of set up.
This fight, I think we should be more aggressive and use our rush because it's our only ultimate right now.
So then just like move our Soj up, and then rush.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because then we'd be taking rush in a 5.
We could just rush right now onto like the 4 of them and just kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're set up.
Then just like one shot their Lucio.
The thing is, if we take a slow fight, they're gonna win, like, probably, because they have big ults here, unless we can survive long enough for us to farm beat, which is like hit or miss. I don't know. Another thing we can
that
do.
only hinges on like them poking for me to actually
Yeah.
peek, and also like.
Another thing we can do is try and force an ultimate out of them and then kite. Like if we hold up for this kill box here, we can force them to use an ultimate, like maybe beat or coalescence or something like that, and then we just back up to point. So we're +1 ultimate, minus the space.
And then re-engage with rush. If we
Sorry?
like, if we go for the kill box up ahead,
Yeah.
like where the Moira Reaper is, if we kite, then we have to re-engage, so they just don't get.
I mean, we
still
just
have
hold the space
Yeah.
to hold it.
Yeah.
Oh,
like we normally would, and just take the ult trade.
Yeah.
Well, not really trade. Just take the ult.
Yeah, and if you're watching the enemy, like you're gonna see them use an ult maybe here to push you, and if they use cooldowns, and you guys are close enough, then you can rush right here, and catch them because they just use their cooldowns and they step forward into the space, which means that when we rush here, they have a lower chance of successfully kiting it. Also, the earlier we rush this fight, I think the better because, like, they're just gonna use ults and kill us all if we don't do it. Okay.
I hate that combo. It's so stupid.
We're overextended right now because we're down our Lucio and we have beat, so we really can't be playing here. Even if we have rush, it's like it's a 5v4 and they have ults, so it's not really poor Kyle's beating after.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you need a call out for your team to back up Kyle because you know more than they do how long it's gonna take for you to get back to the fight. So just say like back up, hold point, I have beat for point. And then I think that fight, like we should do our bait setup again. So like Sojourn in the back or on high ground, and then holding space at the choke here. Right? So once they go in, we use our beat, and then we kill whoever used cooldowns or whoever's reachable. That's pretty good. We slide out successfully. Kyle's in a little too far. Yeah, we just need to. We need to. Excuse me. We need to kite that one.
This ends now.
A good try on the OC. I think. In general, my tip for you is you always want to like wide swing things, especially when you're using ult. Like you don't want to press W this way. A good habit to build on Sojourn is you want to swing this way. Right? And this will make you less vulnerable to the Reaper, less vulnerable to the Sombra. It's kind of micro, but just make this a habit and you'll find that you're constantly taking less damage and putting more pressure out. It increases the range between you and the enemy. And if you watch
Soldier
the
ragdoll is so funny.
if you watch the VOD I sent you, then there's like a lot of examples on that.
Mhm.
Nice shot. Yeah, we're just gonna dominate this fight. That's good.
Did I come back late? I'm so confused with what I'm.
Oh my god, I love my ult. Like,
I think we're trying to engage on hazard ults when we should be like trying to disengage, or at least like
It's a count- it's a-
split them
should we
up
try
during
and-
their
yeah,
engage, right?
Deny them like their engage.
Yeah.
The problem is like they have. If there was somebody that could actually die to this that doesn't have movement CDs, that would be like really solid. But their team
Hello,
does.
Bryce.
It's unfortunate.
what do you think of my wall on the monkey wall? I pulled him out of the fight for like 20 seconds.
You just like can't break walls.
And I missed my all-bar cooldown.
I love that so much.
Okay, right here. Should I have not dashed in?
I mean, the plan was to like full engage, but it's like our engage
There was not enough of not enough space made by
Trigger.
Mondo because Mondo wasn't going in with you, and also
Yeah.
we didn't really have a trigger because we just missed our ultimate. So, like, listen, if the ultimate doesn't work, we don't have to force it and like die for it, right? We just give a little bit of space. That's always the better option than losing the fight. Just a little stagger.
Oh my god, I literally called this, and I still didn't fucking position properly.
This is okay. This is pretty good spacing from you, Trixie. You're being cautious and you're wide swinging. That's good. So you're at a range for this. Oh, almost out of range. So that was like pretty good positioning.
Where I should have been playing.
The rest of y'all.
Beat. Bro, I called that they would have it. Where I thought they were close to. I didn't think they had it. I thought they were close to.
Yeah, Kyle, if you see their positioning, like, you know, if you see two people up here, that's likely going to happen. Right.
I called it too. I straight up went up there and like just started shooting.
Here there's stage for this space here, so we need to clear out one of these angles. If there's Sombra here, Lucio's pretty close too. We just pick one of them and clear it out before we walk up, hopefully. Yeah. So, Kyle, you see why this is like kind of scary for you to be here, especially when you have beat. We need to let our Genji and Hazard use their CDs to clear out one of these angles first.
Can I just jump Sombra? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it.
Our Genji's really good into Sombra too.
Yeah, right there. I think I didn't know where Sombra was. I had trouble with that.
Yeah. Trixie, you should slide into your team there. Because we have beat, right? So if we slide this way, we can beat and stabilize here. And the rush is on point, which is nice. We can fight point with rush. Trixie survives. I'm kind of surprised about that, but that monkey gives up chasing you.
Huge slide to the mega.
Yeah. And yeah, that's good. Rush on point is powerful as fuck.
Oh, this map was like pretty close than I thought.
Yeah, we did take 2 points.
And the rest was like 99 probably. Or
First point was
But yeah, like the big takeaway is the distance between like holding space for your sojourn. Because when we didn't do that, Trixie's getting run over, and it doesn't feel very good. Easy to fix though. We did that correctly some fights, so we just got to do that every fight.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my cursor.
I just need to play Hazard more to know how to ult with him. I swear I only have like 2 hours on him still.
That's a